Currently, U.S. Republican representatives are attempting to push through Donald Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh, who everyone hates because he's awful, but they're going to keep trying anyway. One of the many ways he's awful is that he's what some experts might call rapey. As of this recording, 4, I think maybe 5 now, different women have come forward to point out that he sexually harassed or assaulted or downright raped them in various instances. The first of those, of course, was subject to the most press and therefore the most harassment from the Bitches Be Lyin' crew of rape apologists. Dr. Christine Blasey Ford has very bravely come forward to say that when she was 16, Brett Kavanaugh, also a teenager at the time, sexually assaulted her. She's obviously not lying about this. Her accusation is backed up by friends, her therapist, and Kavanaugh and his friends' own pasts with frequent blackout drinking and admitted sexual assaults. She knew that if her allegation became public, she would be subjected to absolutely horrific harassment on the part of Trump fans everywhere, which is why she didn't want to be named and put at the center of a media circus. However, once that became inevitable, she very bravely stepped forward and made herself the target, because it's important to her that an actual attempted rapist doesn't get a lifetime appointment where he gets to decide the fate of American women. But there's one aspect of Ford's allegations that I do take issue with, and it's something I see liberals announcing quite proudly. She took a lie detector test in order to prove she was telling the truth. She passed that test, and therefore she can't be lying, right? Wrong. A polygraph is not actually a lie detector. This is something that scientists have formed a consensus on because there is no universal way that humans always react when we're lying. A polygraph measures your physiological reactions, your skin conductivity, your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your breathing patterns. Some people might get more nervous when they're telling the truth, or some people might get more nervous when they're lying, and those two groups might show the exact same symptoms. Because of this, the Supreme Court has already ruled that polygraph results are inadmissible as evidence. That's not to say a polygraph is completely useless. It can be used as an interrogation tool. If somebody truly believes that the polygraph can detect their lies, then they might be more likely to confess the truth on their own, for instance. As a science communicator who likes to let people know what's real and what isn't, it puts me in a bit of a weird position. A polygraph can't reliably detect lies, and everyone should know that. But if everyone knows that, then a polygraph will never actually be useful. On the other hand, I mostly dislike law enforcement in general and am fine taking away one of their tools. So, yeah, lie detectors aren't real. Everybody, make a note. With that in mind, let's stop holding up Dr. Ford's polygraph results as proof that she's telling the truth. When we do that, we reinforce the lie that it's real evidence, and we give the Republicans an easy way to dismiss what she's saying. Once they realize that lie detectors aren't real, they'll just say that the polygraph is pointless and therefore we should all just ignore Dr. Ford's actual allegation. We have many different ways to be able to tell whether or not she's telling the truth. There's so much evidence that points to the fact that she's telling the truth. Let's focus on that and not the bullshit polygraph.